video, and we're gonna franchise part 5. Haven't done this in a little while. I'm just gonna get up with it. Let's get it.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize himself, holding keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanted portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on the globe where every soul try to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last.
Yeah, I don't think we've lost the game yet, guys.
Before this life flashes past you, blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toast and glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They ask me to change some things and no.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great.
Hang on. I gotta remember how to dunk. I forgot to dunk. No. How to play. That's it. Shot types. Layup, dunk. R2. R2 and square. Oh yeah.
Our opening tip won by the Thunder as we get started in OKC. It goes down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Deep right corner. The pass taken away by the Kings. Healed. Defended by Steven Adams. De'Aaron Fox. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. The Thunder have the possession. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Stuffs it down with authority. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Baseline drive. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. Barnes. Tough matchup against George. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Another chance. The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City. Westbrook into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Doesn't get the bounce.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
What was that?
It's Sacramento ball.
Look at the
De'Aaron
game
Fox
glitch there.
to Barnes. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's
What?
fouled going up for it.
Guys
Hold
like
up.
Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the
Nah,
time.
dude,
Number
that's
one,
not-
to see if they'll get caught. And number two,
Hey,
to
you're
leave a
gonna
little
miss
mark
that
on you to
because it's
remind
trash.
you that they'll be on you all.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Down low for Aldridge. Stuffs it down with authority. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. George. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 4. Good start.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
To George. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason, Paul George stays in OKC.
I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be Playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beast Boy?
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's the Kings now with the ball. And the finish. Slam dunk.
What was my defense
We
there?
call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Schroeder. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nerlens Noel. Huge block. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. To Harrison Barnes. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here's a chance from long range. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
4-3. That misses with 3 seconds left. Desperation shot here from half court. So we're through one at Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports.
All right, good first
Ed
quarter.
Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. And that'll
Dang
get out
it.
of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Thunder have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Sacramento ball. Runner here won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Steven Adams at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Carmelo Anthony traded, but Jay, Sam Presti turns that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about Schroeder, he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball-dominant guard. He will have the ball in his hands, but he's more apt to make plays quickly with the ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of the shot clock.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Paul George. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Kings.
Bagley. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 5 for 6. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated.
Dang, that was
everybody
almost
pointed.
another
It was
steal,
just better
boys.
offense than there was defense.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Marvin Bagley at the line. Oops, he missed the first one.
Brick.
No good. Missed them both. Adams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Kings. Nice pass to set things up. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Thunder with the basketball. Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Brewer against Adams. Knocked loose. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Kings here against Morris. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. From the painted area, won't go down. Adams.
I'm gonna try it.
Why by the Thunder?
What are you
Coach is gonna
doing?
shift gears
I'm kidding.
and adjust his matchups.
It would be funny if he just took him out right there.
Kings have the basketball. Fox against
Oh
Westbrook.
my God,
And
Westbrook.
that one is out. Knocked loose. Bagley.
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Big Russ, big shot, hits the three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Knocked loose. Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Over to the right side. Driving right to the basket. George buries it.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Fox across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Kicks it outside to Hield. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Into the front court. It's Fox. His guys down big. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great pass attempt.
What
And
was
he's
that, dude?
fouled.
Like-
Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Yeah, I'm still killing your team, 40-19.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Thunder absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Kings have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Sacramento Kings could use some improvement in a few areas, but it's the transition defense that needs the most work. They're getting caught out of position and being exploited for it. They look especially lost in the opening quarter.
player of the half.
Paul George has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
Yeah, I'm beating them 42 to 20. Like, oh my play, they should all be OKC because all of them are. How did the Nuggets beat the Warriors? What?
Fox with it. Down a bundle. Heel driving, but his shot misses. To Westbrook. The pass set it all up.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
I saw where that foul was.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw perfect for Westbrook, and the Thunder add on to their lead. Fox into the front court. He'll run the offense. And the rebound pulled down by Adams.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as the coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Gets to the basket and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Paul George. Beyond the arc for three. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Kings with the ball. Markieff Morris. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Fox against the former MVP. To Bagley. De'Aaron Fox. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
I don't know. I pressed with X and it just, I don't know. I didn't shoot it. That's the thing.
Looking to make something happen. Steven Adams.
Nah, kid. Got
Blocking
him.
so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Andre Robertson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 46%. Unable to connect on the free throw. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. To Westbrook. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Shot by Fox, no good. To George. Count the bucket for two.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Fox. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. Time for some new personnel into the game. Thunder with the basketball. George. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Steven Adams swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Has a look. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Fox picked up by Felton. And that's rebounded by the Thunder. De'Aaron Fox. Knocked loose. Bogdanovich against George. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Jeremy Grant with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Brewer matched up with Noel. Knocked loose. Thunder have it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Sacramento ball. Nerlens Noel pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lets it fly from long range, and he buries it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. Late heave to beat the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Thunder in command of this one. The Thunder have it to start the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Dennis Schroeder trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Off the mark at the line.
Sorry for like not a lot about a commentary. I just
Driving his Fox, but he can't get it to fall. To Paul George.
Kind of forget that I'm streaming.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Bagley. Can't miss those. To Schroeder. To Adams. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To George. Steven Adams with the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Gets it in the left corner. George, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
OKC ball. George fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. To Fox. Terrific vision. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. For 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Oklahoma City ball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
From long range, buries has it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Barnes matched up with Patrick Patterson. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Andre Robertson sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Got it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Sacramento Kings, number 5,
Paul George. Westbrook. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends
First
on the
time
other
hitting
side with that
100.
three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys down big. Markieff Morris able to recover with the block. Oklahoma City's got it. Tough make through traffic.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fox with it. Down a bundle to Barnes. Fox guarded by Russell Westbrook. Markieff Morris snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Off the assist.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
I got ball.
George, he has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Russell Westbrook powers it through. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me?
Look at this score. By the way, this is on Pro,
Exactly
so.
know what else there is to even say.
Any
I mean,
of
is
you
this
guys
even a
didn't
game?
comment.
I mean,
Oh,
you should just start packing
you're
up
on
and
rookie.
getting
You're
ready
on
to go
all
right
this
now.
crap. I'm like, dude, I am not on rookie. Swear.
Down the lane to lay it in.
Game is over, kid. Let me block that jump.
Deep
No.
three at the buzzer.
He made
Good
that?
victory
I'd be
here
pretty
for
sad.
the Thunder as they win this one in blowout fashion.
Ooh.
For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen
Hey.
saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
All right, when am I getting to the championship?
The Thunder won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellence.
Game track. Defense.
Look at that.
Player of the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be Russell Westbrook or Paul
Paul
George. Yep.
George was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
was cold.
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports.
That'll be it for this video today. Make sure you like and subscribe and smash that thumbs up button.